Hi there, it's Tracy here from the Papercraft studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make my Kintsugi Inspirations fancy fold card. So you can see here how it stands up and it's got this kind of double Z fold in there. So let me show you here. Suite, stunning in our annual catalogue. So it's a whole suite here. And during the month of June, which is currently now, there's an offer from the 3rd of June. If you buy one suite, you can get another one for half price or anything within the suite. So if you like this bundle, you can get another bundle half price. Just be aware, if you buy a suite and look in another suite, say, I'm going to try and find one now, Turtley suite, and you think, oh, I'll get the stamp set in this, you will only get the half price on the lower price items. So just bear that in mind. I will be ordering, if anyone wants to place an order through me, or of course you can do it through your website, but I'm going to place the orders in such a way that if you'll get the discount if you order another suite, or a bundle for bundle. So yes, this is the suite. So you've got a stamp set here, gorgeous dies, an embossing folder is really pretty, and bling, and these gorgeous papers that have gold on there. So let me show you here the supplies you need. So you need a piece of thick basic white cardstock, and this measures 8 inches by 5 3/4. You need a piece of cloud cover cardstock, and this measures 3 1/4 inches by 5 7/8. These two pieces look very similar. It's just for these little bits here, but this one is actually smaller. Okay, so the bigger one goes here. So the wider one measures 3 inches by 1 3/4, and this one measures 3 inches by 1 5/8. Sorry, I was trying to work out which is the bigger one there. Some designer series paper. So this time I've chosen this one here. This measures 5 1/2 inches by 1 3/4. As we go through, I'll tell you the meaning behind this as well. It's very sweet. You need another piece of cardstock to stamp on for the vase and the little bowl. This piece here, basic white, is for embossing. So that measures 5 1/2 inches by 3 3/4. I think that might be it for now. So a few layers there. So I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored. I'm going to move that out of the way for a second. So my Simply Scored scoring tool, you could of course do this on your trimmer. And you're going to score on the card base at 2 inches and at 4 inches. And also on this piece of cloud cover at 2 inches and at 4 inches. Now this one here is slightly smaller than these two, okay? 2 inches, 2 inches, 1 7/8. Purposely, because when we fold all that down, I don't want to see that piece underneath. So it just makes sure that that's hidden, but make sure this is the one that you put at the back. So I'll show you that in a second anyway. Right, let's get to stamping. Now, I don't know if you've heard, we had an issue with our regular ink for cloud cover, the normal size ink pads, and they are foam pads, in them are foam, and it wasn't coming out a true colour, so Stampin' Up! Decided not to sell that. However, but what you can do is buy a pack of these uninked stamp spots, and you can just choose whichever colour with a re-inker and ink those up and use that instead. So cloud cover re-inker is fine, and these are okay because they have a cotton base. And I just wanted to show you as well, these two here, you actually get cloud cover in one of these sets, and that's these are shown on page 33 in the catalogue. So you get a little set of stamping spots. So they're great as well if you want a few different colours, you want to build your collection. So these are great for that, inexpensive. I'll show you how to use, I've already inked mine up here. So you would go across, it's quite a big stamp, so going across the top and ink it up this way. Hopefully I've got everything there. So we're going to stamp a vase. And then we're going to stamp a little bowl. I can think of the word, pot. I was going to say, it's not a pot, it's a bowl. Okay. So there we go. And now On this one, I've stamped, as demonstrators, we could get hold of the full-size ink pad for a while, even though it wasn't the truest colour. I've used it on here, so you can see there's not a huge amount of difference. It's slightly grayer, the original ink pad, and that's why the colour wasn't running true, because this is more like this colour. So there's not an awful lot in it, but they Stampin' Up won't sell something that they don't think is perfect. Okay, so we've got dies for these, and also, can you see these really cute little veins on here? And the reasoning behind this, it says in the catalogue, the let's see, the Kintsugi meaning is that they celebrate imperfections. So when a vase or a bowl breaks, they choose to fix it with gold lacquer, and the mended gold veins become a celebration of imperfection instead of hiding it. That's actually really sweet, isn't it? So that's what all these are about here. And there's little dies here to cut the gold little veins here. I've gone ahead and cut mine. But yeah, that's just to show you. So you just need a little scrap like this, and you can use this later at Christmas to punch out some stars or something. So I'm going to use these two to cut out these bits. So just going to line these up and run them through the Big Shot. I'll be right back. And you could, of course, fussy cut these, but I think the beauty of these dies are these extra little bits in here, all the details. So I'm going to pop these back in my class box because I need them for teaching this week, coming up to teaching week. Okay, so we have our stamped images here. This layer here is embossed, so you can see it on here better. So this is the embossing folder that comes within the suite, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and emboss this layer, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, and here are the little veins here as well, very cute. Okay, so let's start putting it together. So here's my card base. So we're going to fold the card in half. Just give that a little burnish, and then this layer here we're going to fold back on itself. Now, we've done many of these you know, these style fold cards quite recently. This one's just going to be a little bit different with this extra layer here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this embossed layer in. I love the detail on here. I wanted to get this suite before the catalogue launched, but we're limited to how many or to which items we can buy ahead for pre-order. So this wasn't one of them, but I think they know that it's going to go really well, like I say, especially in this suite sale as well. So this time I'm going to use this designer series paper. I wanted to keep this card quite kind of bright and fresh looking. Obviously this one's a little bit more detailed on the paper. There's so many to choose from. I actually struggled to decide which ones to use on here. So let's get that in place. That looks fine. And then you see how that's starting to come together. Now on this one here, have the smallest one on your right hand side, and if you've got a kit, if you got this in a kit from me for an at-home class, you'll see a little arrow on the back of this one. Okay, so that means that needs to stick down on this side, but that way up, arrow way up. So on this one, you're going to, on the left-hand side, you're going to fold away first, and then on this side, you're going to fold back on itself. So that arrow's concertinaed down here, okay? I'll give this all a little burnish. So you want that shape. You want the arrow on this base. Okay, oops, I did that a bit. So let's stick these on here. So I've just used liquid glue Tombow on the vase, and I've designed this so that, let's just get this right way up. So make sure your arrow's pointing upwards when it's flat down. So essentially you just want your opening to be on this side, on the front. I designed this so that the vase would fit on fully, but the cup overlaps a little bit. Oh, we need to stick these on. Sorry, nearly forgot there. Now with these, you'll find they're too long, so you can choose where to put them. But I felt if I line up this bit at the bottom here, these all line up really nicely, and I'll just clip that top bit up. So I'm not going to put glue right to the top there on this very long bit. And what I found easiest to do is just to get a scrap of card, put some glue on there, and just pick up little bits. Probably should have filmed my other projects first so I don't get too gluey, but just yeah, little dashes of glue, or you could use our fine tip glue pen. That would work as well, or our adhesive strips. But yeah, I didn't put any on this end, so I can pick it up as well, that means. So I'm kind of positioning this. You'll be able to see where it kind of lines up anyway. So I've put that at the bottom of the vase, and then got these going to the sides, and then I'm just going to snip this little extra bit off the top there. Beautiful. It really lifts it, doesn't it? You know, the difference between just stamping and then the little veins on there. And there is actually some paper as well in this suite that has already some vases. Just looking for it here. Hopefully it's not too shiny with this on, but you see it's already got these, so the dies cut these out as well. It's just gorgeous. Right, this one here, I'm having this little kind of triangle nearer the bottom, like that. So I'm going to snip this bit off, and actually I'm going to do that now because I know that's where it finishes, just from when I was designing. So again, where did I put that piece? I have glue on it here before everything gets stuck to it. Just going to dab some glue on these pieces. I mean, they're not big or heavy, so they're not going to spring up too easily. Any little fine bits. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that so I don't get stuck with everything. Okay, and then this time you're kind of coming at the bottom here and then going up into that, the corner of the pot there. So on this one I'm going to put dimensionals on, but like I said, it overlaps a little bit here, and you can see on this one I've gone over it slightly too far. So I would suggest flipping it over and just putting dimensionals more towards this side. So once you flipped it over, it's more towards the right. If you can hear a plane going over. It's coming up to, well, it is holiday season more, isn't it? So okay, and then I'm just going to sit that on there slightly up higher, and you can see we've got no dimensionals on the back. Okay, so with this one, have a little practice where you want to sit it. I want it kind of centrally there. So I'm going to put some glue. So this is the front. Oh, bend that over. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to put some glue just down this side here because it's only covering a little bit. We don't want it to be stuck here underneath. Okay, so carefully, without sticking it back to itself, slide the other two bits under, and then you can use this to kind of position before you finally stick that down. Let's give it a good, oh, that's not very straight. You've got a couple of seconds to move it, haven't you, with Tombow? So, and before it's really stuck. And then this bit, you don't want this or this stuck to anything. So flip this over. This whole piece here is going to fold and stick down. Okay, so you can just flip it like this. And we've seen that we've got it up the right way. That's good. And you're just going to then flip this whole section over, and this will then be in the right place. Give it a really good press down because you know, it's going onto an embossed layer, so the glue needs to get down in it. Give it a little run over with your bone folder, and there we go. So that's how it stands. So pretty, isn't it? Bring that one in so you can see the difference. Oh, I should have stamped. Oh no, I haven't done that bit yet. That's fine. I was thinking we stuck these on and we haven't. Okay, I'm going to bring these two smaller pieces in. That wasn't the bit I've just put glue on, is it? Oh no, here it is. Okay, so on the slightly bigger piece, which goes in the middle, we're going to stamp. This one I did, Happy Birthday was from, I realised I didn't have many birthdays, and this is a really sweet stamp called Loveliest Tree. I really like these sentiments. I may get to use the tree, I don't know, but this one is what I use there. But this time I'm using With Love from Thankful Garden. There are sentiments within the Kintsugi stamps, but I wanted for my class some different ones. Right, here it is. So I'll use this one again just because I've got it out. I'll use my other one in class. It may be a little bit sketchy because I don't know if I've inked it enough, but just for the film, Ugh, come on, Tracy. So if that happens and you've got a marker pen, just fill in the gaps. So this is, you get these in a set with all the in colours, which luckily I had right here. So the markers here, £17 each, and you get a paintbrush end and another end. So I'm going to just go with that and be happy. Right, so these two are both just glued in. So make sure the bigger one is on the middle, in the middle, on the middle section. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, Tracy. Just put that in the glue. Silly me. Okay, and then this one goes on this bit here. So you've got plenty of room to write in. Oh gosh, I've got glue all over me. Right. I'm not going to worry too much. It's on my grid as well, never mind. And on my card, lovely. So finally, we're just going to use these beautiful flower accents that are also in the suite. So we're using just one of the small ones up here and one of the big as well. And that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed making my Kintsugi Inspirations fancy fold card. Take care, see you soon. Bye.